is Stanley Achoi, Anak matrix number 71688. Today's presentation is for Listening and Speaking course PBW2063, and my presentation partner for today is this.
And this is Jonnie Kiew. My metric number is 73243. For this assignment, my partner and I agreed to choose Toni Morrison's video. In this video, Toni Morrison talked about how she looks at racism at every talk she went. In fact, she did give a strong point for every opinion she has said. She said that racism is a construct, or it can be defined as social construct, and it can be a good thing. For instance, racism, people can make money out of it. One can boost their confidence so that they can feel good about themselves, and people use it to describe certain behavior to understand people more. In the nutshell, Toni Morrison stressed out an important point, which is what really defines race is human. In my opinion, Toni Morrison has done a great job defining what racism is because of the way she structured her talk or the interview. It is a well-structured talk because she points out the information one by one and it is very clear. She started from weak points and slowly moving to the strong points in all her interview. This is because a well-structured talk will slightly introduce the topic so that the audience or the second party know and can easily understand what she wants to convey. Even though the 2 minutes and 17-second video was a cutout from her various talk or interview, but judging from the way her interviewers respond, I can tell that they can understand what Toni wanted to show. Besides that, I know that the talk was well organized and not messy. She did answer all the questions very calm and in convincing way, which means she has all the points to respond to the interviewer's opinion or questions. In other words, Toni Morrison was ready with her topic and what she wanted to show the audience about her points.
The verbal strategies that I have analyzed in the videos that I notice is her voice. If you notice, her voice sounds so pleasant and very natural. So when you hear her voice, you feel calm and listen to the message very carefully. It also helps that her voice is loud and clear. It helps so we can hear it clearly and perfectly. In my opinion, having such voice is very helpful so that audience can hear you and listen to you and pay more attention to you. People will not feel uncomfortable or irritated because the voice is so pleasant, and even though the topic is kind of heavy, people still want to hear it. So the next thing I want to address in the video is the part when she said this.
Are you any good? Are you still strong? You still smart?
And if you want to know, this is the use of try it. So what does try it do? Try it make the sentence or what you want to say more dramatic. You will make the audience wondering and think more about what you say. In the video, she asked 3 rhetorical questions. You don't need to answer the question, right? But she asked the question to make audience think, and the audience will anticipate what she will say more.
I personally did not favor the existence of the word race. For me, race is just an idea to divide human species into distinct groups, and it should not be exist at all. Because of the word race, people fought each other and they threw hurtful words to each other. Why? Why is this happening? This happened because of the word race. Human beings are divided by the word race. Isn't it something fool that our ancestors divided us before? And now every ruler of the countries want us to unite. People are stronger when they're united. Besides that, because of the existence of the word race, people started to label each other. For example, they must love fried chicken. They must be good at math. They are family of criminals and they must love money. Race stereotyping is a big thing now and it is not a good sign. Not only stereotyping but racism, prejudice, and bias also happens to people of different races. People fight because of it. People committed suicide because of it. And the most tragic thing, innocent people lost their lives because of it. Imagine there is no race exists. People united no matter they are black, white, Asian or Indian, and world will be more peaceful place to live in.
During some part of the video, she quote this: "If you can only be tall because somebody on the knees, you have serious problem." I totally agree with this statement. I believe what she tried to say is that if you only can be feel happy or good or superior just because someone else is below you, you have some problems. This kind of behavior is what I like to call the act of superiority. It's belong with others such as stereotyping and discrimination, which is all belong to racism. Now let me give more example of this. Now imagine you have a nice car, you have a big house, you have good job. You should be happy, right? But then you saw a person with color have the same thing you do, a nice car, a big house, and a good job. Should you be happy too? A racist person will say that the person of color should not have the same thing that he has because he is more superior. So he have the need to make the other person feel small and inferior so he can be superior and happy. If you ever encounter this, that is act of racism. So I advise you, you don't need to be above people to feel happy about yourself. We can be happy together and live in harmony life.
As conclusion, humans around the globe should not be divided just because of the word race. I know humans are better than that. They can think what's good for them. However, the damage has been done, so we, the generation today, should unite and march together to provide a better place for the next generations to live in. Rest can be a good thing if all human beings were well educated and understand each other. But what happening is the opposite. Every hour, every day, every month and every year we can hear cases involving race on our televisions, on the radio, or even in social media, and it's somehow unstoppable even there are laws. Social media today has become the main medium to spread the propaganda. Human being is unique and they should not labeled based on their race as they are not products of branded clothing. Together, we can do this. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
To summarize my part, Toni Morrison is a very good speaker. She delivers her message in calm and collective ways, and throughout the video, the way she speaks is consistent and never changing. She knows how to attract audience to deliver her powerful message about racism. Racism is never brings good thing to us. Over the years, it only break us apart. However, But there are still people just like Toni Morrison that fight against racism for hope in the future that we can live together in peace. So, together we say no to racism to live a harmony life. That's all from us today. Thank you.